everybody. I just got to work and dropped off Wyatt last night, or this morning. He came over last night kind of unexpectedly, but we were happy about that. We have, Rachel and I have been out for the week, so this is my first time. I did come in. Whenever I leave for a long period of time, like the minute I walk in the door or get back home, even if it's like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. or whatever it is, I usually come down to the shop and taste through everything real fast that they've been working on. So
the structure is good. Now it's all the finished stuff that takes time.
The details.
What are you guys talking about?
Hey.
Well, hello.
It's good to
How's
see
it going?
You. We missed you.
I missed you guys. So what are y'all talking about?
Finishing the speakeasy down.
Oh, I gotcha. The important shit?
Yep.
Right on. So I'm just going to bust out a video. So I came in, a lot has happened since I've been here.
A whole lot.
Yeah. So we I'm sorry I'm a little scattered, but we submitted our Ascots, number one. Okay. And what did we submit to Ascots? We submitted
50,
yeah.
71, 75, 77,
Yeah.
69,
Yeah.
and one potential.
Okay, so one single barrel bourbon under 10, 50. One special barrel finished bourbon. This actually does both ways, so they can see you and me. Yeah. So one special finished bourbon, basically, right? Special barrel finished bourbon. That was 69. Another special barrel finished bourbon, which was 70, which was the MP, 77. And then we had a small batch bourbon under 10, was beta. We had a finished rye. So we had a special barrel finished rye, which was 78. 75. We pulled 78. I was going to put in 78, but everybody here told me I was fucking crazy for it. So I pulled that, stuck in 69. What else? Is that it? So one bourbon, two finished bourbons, one finished rye, one single barrel. Oh, and then, okay. So this is kind of that's why I want to talk about this. So Porter's blend's done. We are, I'm telling you, I'm blown the fuck away.
It's good. It's really good.
I think it's, I always say, it's the best thing we've done. This is the most different thing we've done. And it's obvious it's his. Like he said he was going to come out, he blended something that was going to be kind of, create a beautiful canvas for whatever that barrel brought to the table. And, it happened.
It did. It's very decadent. You can tell it's got the dusty in it. You can
like a little savory,
Yeah, it's really deep and complex. Yeah, it's really good.
I want to say it. So it is my favorite thing we've done in a long time. Like 77 for me was special.
77 was unbelievable.
Really good.
I have a lot of love for 77.
We put it up against Gamma. We put it up against Gamma. We put it up against Sassy.
We did.
And it beat them.
It beat them all.
Yeah. So that says a lot. Even though Sassy's just different, right? It's just different.
Sassy's a powerhouse.
Yeah, it's powerhouse. This is a little more complex. 77 is more complex.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what. So I had my ketamine. I do ketamine treatments, guys, every 2 weeks, sometimes every week, depends on how I feel, for like PTSD, stress, anxiety, things like that. So I'm not supposed to drink when I do those, but
I'll be happy to fill in for you.
yeah, no, but I did it yesterday, right? So yesterday morning, and was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday morning. Knocked it out, and so what I do is I spit those days, especially. Yep. So I tasted his. I tasted Porter's. I fucking drank it. I drank like half the fucking 100 because I was oh my God.
Yeah, it's really good.
So it's that good. So, we're gonna try it real quick.
Yeah.
And do you want to try it and see if it's where you think?
So I actually beat you to the punch.
Okay.
I tried it just a little bit this morning.
Okay. What's your feeling on it this morning?
It is really good. There's a lot of decadence to it. The nose is
God.
going back around.
You see how full it is, guys? I mean, this is going to be like 1,000, 1,200 bottles. And I think I'm fine with that. I know it's like way over what we need, but I think I'm going to roll with that. Yeah, look, look at the color on that. Dude, I mean, it just looks old. Yeah, so that's the thing about, so this is so oily, it doesn't move.
Right.
You can swirl, do the little SJ there, and it'll sit up there like for a half an hour.
Yeah. I mean, you can just see it. It's just drops just hanging.
And it's not a super finish. I mean, he put together a beautiful, so he did put the blend together. I did some videos I didn't share with you guys. Matt Porter did that blend. It's all like 9-year whiskey.
It's all 9 years.
It's all 9 year. No, there's about 2%, 7 or 8 year. Remember?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So it's like 98% probably. I mean, probably 95% 9 year. A little bit of 8 year, 7 or 8 year. 2 tiny pieces, and but just the blend, we were like, holy shit, this is better than what we've been working on that shit in the tank for fucking ever. And he smoked this with that, and it wasn't even finished yet. So then we put it in an EC18 or EC23, 4 of them, and then we combined them, and then we put another one. Then what we did was we do this sometimes. We took and dumped the tank into this our favorite EC23 after that, and we dumped it. And I wasn't here at that point, and Matt was like, "It's good." And we were talking about whether we should put it into Ascot's. Matt wasn't sure, and Porter's out. He's got but he's gonna be back online Wednesday, Thursday. He wants to get back in the game. So crazy. That he's got a work ethic that. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But so then we had to decide we were gonna put it into Ascot's because we had that one day. It was like the 14th, I think.
It was the 14th.
And Matt was like, he's on the edge.
I was on the fence about it.
But then Sydney's like, you're fucking stupid. It's good. And then so we all collectively decided to do it. So I came back. And I tried a sample he kept for me that we turned into Ascot's. I feel like it's almost too much information, but it's not. Matt Porter doesn't give a fuck,
There's a lot going on.
So, and we're going to put it in Matt Porter's hands. So I got here. I tried the one from 314 that we submitted. Now, since then, Matt Bunch put in one. He dumped one more barrel. Right. Yeah.
We ran one EC23 for about 8 hours.
Just to pull. After how long how long was the original finish?
So the original finish was right about 17, 18 hours.
Okay.
And we pulled them and collectively dumped them.
Yep.
Then we did one for 24 hours and dumped it back in. And then we did one for about, like I said, 7 or 8 hours.
Okay.
7, 8 hours.
So that said, between the last 2 dumps, between the final dump and then the one right before that, we submitted Ascot's.
Yes.
Right. So this isn't going to be exactly like the Ascot. And then I came in, and the thing is you left me 100 ml sample. Mm-hmm. You can't really judge on those sometimes because like how this sits in that time and how that sits in that time, and they will change different.
Oh, I know.
Right. So
I knew it would.
Yeah. So
I wanted you to see what.
I totally get it. But remember how dry sometimes, like remember 79 was real dry in the small sample bottle?
79
Or we would have it out of here, but we put it in a bigger bottle, and there were 2 different animals just from being different containers.
Yeah.
No idea why that happens. But so long story short, the tank is one of the best fucking things I've had in a while.
It's really, really good. Like it's got that age on it. It's got that butter in it. It's got the fruit
It tastes
in
way older than 9 for me.
It tastes way older.
It's in the double digits for me.
Yeah, it easily could go for 13, 14, 15-year-old whiskey.
Yeah.
Pretty easily.
Tastes older to me than an EC18.
I haven't had an EC18. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I'll be honest. Like I get kind of leery once stuff goes over the threshold of oak.
Yeah.
I know that an over oaked bourbon is not something that's going to hit my palate well. So I tend to not invest in that stuff. But it's available. I'll try it.
So this almost has the notes of a very oaked bourbon without being over oaked.
But it's not over oaked.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just going to say it now. We're going to fuck everybody's head. Banana nut bread.
It is banana nut bread. Yeah.
Holy shit! It's like the good shit. It's like the shit that you got from grandma.
It pulled the good stuff out of the EC23s without pulling the oak.
Yeah.
And I think that was really the intention, right? Was to keep it in a barrel for a short enough time to pull the wood flavor without pulling a lot of the oak. Right?
And I don't want to say banana. I don't want to freak people out with the banana. It's not banana.
It's not banana.
It's banana nut bread.
It's bakery banana,
Yeah,
not artificial banana, not banana heavy. But if you drink it, it's the little bit of the pecan in there. It's the baking spice. It's the banana nut bread.
Baking spice, totally.
Yeah.
And the spicy is baking spice.
It's
super weird.
It's not peppery.
No.
It's very baking spice.
So we're pretty excited about this. I spoke to Matt on the phone yesterday, and we are bottling it today. So I'm going to let Matt decide whether we let that Ascot's roll. I mean, we have the ability to pull it. It'd be nice if we could switch out bottles real quick, but I don't know if it's that much different. We just don't really know because our 100 mil sample doesn't. We can take a tank, put a 100 mil sample from that tank in that room over there. The next day, try them both, and they're two different. They're two different whiskeys. Or just take a 100 mil sample and a 750. They cure different, man. Two different whiskeys, which I hate that it's that fucking. I mean, that's just where we're at. We're dialing down that type.
I mean, I think it's just your oxygen ratio, right?
Yeah.
The more the air gets,
maybe.
to it, the more it's going to change.
Yeah, maybe. It's so weird. So anyhow, Matt Porter fucking knocked it out of the park. This one's going to speak for itself. You'll see. We are. The only thing I'm worried about now would be that the oxygen tears this thing apart or something because it's pretty delicate, dude. It's like
it is.
It's you can tell it's special. So we're gonna bottle this son of a biatch up, and that's it. Love you guys. Glad to be back. Thanks for keeping her. This thing runs way smoother when I'm not here. But it's really nice that we can. I mean, it's like I'm here. With you here, it's amazing, and you're doing all the things that I would do, and it's really cool. So you learn fast, man.
I do my best.
So love you guys so much. Sorry for the long deal, but it's been a minute, and we're excited. So, and in the process, we did come up with. So we'll talk about the OWA finish.
Oh, that's a whole other beast.
We're probably gonna pull that one too. So, man, we just knocked out the whole month in a week.
I know.
Yeah. So, love you guys. See you soon. Have a great freaking week. Day. Probably talk to you by the end of the week.